Good Thursday morning. Welcome back to the News First Edition at 6:45. Out of more than 2,000 teachers in CCISD, last year only 81 were black. We met with one educator who says she is making sure all her students know it doesn't matter what they look like. She is holding them all accountable in the classroom.
Yeah, in this special report, our morning digital producer Mia Valdez and I discovered how this instructor is using her life's lessons to make sure her students dream big, regardless of the road bumps ahead. A small group of Oak Park fifth graders are revving up for their first ever nationwide robotics competition.
My expectations are high for them. Click over and do it.
Their coach, teacher Lynda Adkins, knows a thing or two about fighting an uphill battle.
What do you have to do to get over that hump? We have to speed it up. Who's better than you? No one. No one.
Adkins has spent much of her life overcoming judgment, creating her own lane in the male-dominated fields such as science, technology, engineering, and math, and as a black woman.
It's right here. When I was their age, I felt invisible as a student. It's easy for me to spot my students who think they're invisible.
The path ahead was not clear either, leaving the Big Apple with her daughter, moving to South Texas where educators like her were in short supply.
When you do it, you can just click on it, make it bigger.
In fact, last school year, only 4% of teachers in the CCISD were African American.
See if you can get 8.
In the classroom, black kids made up just over 3% of the student body.
We're all equal. We're equal. Again, the robots, they don't have a face unless the kids put the smiley faces on them, and if you notice, they're all yellow.
Finding the humor helps Adkins navigate the potholes, signaling those lessons in her classroom.
I wanted to translate to, it doesn't matter who I am, it doesn't matter my background. What matters is what I put forth. What matters is how I see myself. Now remember, I can actually go in and see what you're doing, all right? And so if you get stuck, then I'll be able to let you know. I honestly believe that all the things that I went through as a kid, it led me to be here with these kids. It led me to be able to identify who needs it most. You need an iPad for later?
Regardless the outcome of this robotics competition, Adkins believes her kids are learning how school competition parallels the challenges facing them on the road ahead.
So now you have to get creative. Now you're gonna have to think outside the box.
Awesome. We love it.
I love that. Miss Adkins is finishing up her master's in administration and headed straight into her PhD in science, and she plans to keep working with her kids in elementary school, setting an example, and one day working her way up through middle and high school, maybe college one day. Regarding the robotics competition, the kids were unable to take part because
Lynda was sick. She was sick, and that's okay.
It happens to everyone,
It was this past weekend. Obviously, we shot this before, but she was unable to get those kids involved in that day. I think it was a couple-day competition. But look, I want to point out something really quickly. Where they are in Oak Park, they don't have all the resources that some of the other schools do. They have 9 iPads that they're trying to get for the kids, and so if there's anybody out there watching that wants to help them out, those kids are going to go on to do great things.
That would be great. And I love when she says, "Who's better than you?"
No one.
Miss Adkins.
She's watching right now. You're the best. All you
that.
teachers out there, we love you guys. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much.
Despite all the challenges, we know there's plenty of them
love
out
our
there.
teachers.
So,
Inspiring confidence.